Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, and for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Marshall Thundering Herd, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? To throw, it's Parker. He's running out of time here. He's moving out of the pocket now. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their...
And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Catch made down inside the 20. Touchdown, Marshall. Made the defense look slow that time. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the score. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. We'll call for the fair catch here. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The Golden Gophers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Here's the second down play. Looking to pass, it's Wolf. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And he lobs it deep down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the handoff. Third down after that running play. Can he make it to the marker? Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's third down and short. You trust your back and the line to be able to pick up the first down, and he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the first down.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Wandering Herd. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball at the 44. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Escapes the pocket. Fights through a tackle. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. And the Golden Gophers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Running play called on third and short. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
On the run, going to heave it downfield. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Hurd. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And now to try here for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
He's found some room at the 45. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Play action here on 1st down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Pressure is coming. Well, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? To the air, it's Wolf. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Using his legs on the scramble.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on 3rd down and long. And they do a good job at taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he gives the offense a chance here on 4th down.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. He'll take a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch. The Golden Gophers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. An explosive play, big gain across midfield to the 42.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Now it's second down here. Dropping back, it's Parker. Catch made on the left side. Finding space at the 20. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing.
Touchdown, Marshall. Still no answer for this offense.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. 14. This one will be fair caught. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. He shreds the tackle. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory, down at the 49. So off the play fake there, the big tight end gets open downfield.
Well, I love this call right here. Anytime you can run the football, eventually it opens up play action. Linebackers and safeties' eyes are in the backfield. They lose the tight end completely, and a quarterback throws that one on rhythm for a nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap, it's Jadovsky. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Golden Gophers pick up enough for a first down here. Dropping back, it's Wolf. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Fires it on the move. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crossing the 40. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down play coming up for this offense. And now the running back's got it again. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And he's got it.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. Kicking team on now for the extra point. Convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. They said they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up 2nd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Pass not complete.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's looking to scramble. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And the offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Looking downfield, it's Wolf. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Looking to throw it deep. Oh, the pass is picked off. Can he take it all the way? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the 1st half of play. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Minnesota 14.
Marshall will kick it off to get the second half going. returner decides to fair catch this. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. The Golden Gophers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. And the Golden Gophers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Brought down, a broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. The Golden Gophers come to the line with first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give their returner an opportunity to bring this back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
On the run here, lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust that, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. To the air, it's Parker. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete, a huge 4th down stand by this defense.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. If the defense wants to give that throw to you, you take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And that run produces a decent gain. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. And the Golden Gophers churn out another first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Can he reach the end zone? And the ball to the ground. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
Ball handed off. Finding space at the 20. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown. Hurd. No chance to catch him.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return begins inside the returner loses the football deep in their own territory. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
He's moving out of the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That run moves the ball to the 16. The Golden Gophers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Back to throw. It's Wolf. He's hit as he throws it. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
1st down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Touchdown, Marshall. And the route is on. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. scanning the field. It's Wolf. Lets it go as he's being hit. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
On the run here. Lets it go. This time it's complete. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37. And the Golden Gophers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake on first down. Moves left out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Finds an open target on the left side. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
The senior calls his own number and picks up the first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Snags a quick throw.
I love what the defense is doing here, sitting back and giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. QB decides to keep it here. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Handoff to the back. Keep the clock moving. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. It's caught downfield. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
42 spider. 4-2 spot.
They're going to run it here. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Second down play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. Makes a nice move there. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
First down and 10.
325. Freedom.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And then first down, right back to the running game. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense recovers the fumble.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
To throw, it's Wolf. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on first down. Trying to extend the play. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
He's escaping the pocket now. He's going to take off. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Trying to create here on the move. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback just kneels down.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today.